Okay guys, we are back. We're gonna pick up right where we left off and make our way down into Viridian Forest and try to go take on Brock. So, probably gonna want to keep Spearow in front, just lowest level, try to get things even as much as we can. And thankfully they don't have to try to show us how to catch Pokemon with this one. I don't know if people wanted that at later parts, or later games, because they have it in almost all of them. That I'm not quite sure about levels as we go forward, in the first gym. I'm just gonna fight all the wild Pokemon we end up seeing. Probably still gonna take the most optimal route, kind of not encounter much while in Viridian Forest, but it still should save us a little bit of time. It's just looks like a little crown on Spearow's head. Someday we'll be able to catch you. Someday. If we actually end up coming back for it. I don't think a lot of it's very necessary to get. So, take our left side of this forest. Don't really need to go visit. But still would rather fight trainers and wild Pokemon just kind of for a change of pace. I don't know if it's true in this game, but at least in other ones, you can get more experience for fighting trainers instead of wild Pokemon. I guess in my opinion, that's kind of dumb. I feel like everything should just be worth whatever it's worth. Instead of trying to encourage people to only fight trainers or not fight wild Pokemon. If you want to grind, I feel like you should be able to. But maybe that's just me. I do prefer being able to train against trainers though. Because I know some games that give you the BS sticker, sometimes they don't. I guess Peck in this game is a normal move, or is it flying? So was it kind of? Yeah. It just doesn't do crap for damage. Thought Spearow was stronger than this with how well it was doing earlier, but evidently not. I guess being super effective at this level does Peck a ton. No, it can't be true. No way. There. You want to get at least enough XP to get things, but it looked like it's really there. See, the part that's frustrating is I feel like the difficulty curve in this game isn't the best because once you get past the first gym or first gym or two, it's I feel like things get way easier. There's a little bit of a level jump right after Rock Tunnel. For the most part, I feel like a lot of the game, it just gets easier the longer you go into it. As far as, fighting Blaine at the 7th gym, he has fire types. Yes, they can do a lot of damage at some points, but for the most part, if you have a water type and, 3 or 4 potions, you just win the fight. No problems. Mission's ass. Similar to the 8th gym, where you just surf and it can be really annoying if you don't have a stronger mon. Sitting there and pressing tackle 30 times, just is it really worth it? Yep, right out into New. Well, level we get double kick, but I guess we're gonna win. Tackle's a crit. Oh god. I'll take Nidoran does a lot of damage. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about getting poison though. Pretty nice. One thing this forest is notorious for is just poisoning things over and over. I don't know if in this game stuff like Flamethrower, moves that have secondary effects I think Poison Sting still a poison. Level 8. Well, that was fast. an antidote. I think there's a trainer back here. It was that in gold and silver when they tried to remake this part. Guess there's not. And they basically made it so it was like, there wasn't really grass or anything, it was just kind of empty. You walked your way through it. It's kind of like how Victory Road was too, like, nothing, just empty in that game. Which in general, like, I feel like they just didn't have enough room for, because they basically tried to put this game in, again, plus a new game, into pretty much the same cartridge, with color. Just like, how they were feeling very adventuresome, but like, I feel like it was still a very good game. So, Metapods are worth a fair amount of experience, so I guess we'll fight him. Like Pack for the 9 millionth time. One-shotting. Ray Spearow, I see how it be. Wait, we must fight. Net has a hole at the bottom. How are you going to catch anything? Trying to like catch bugs and like every single time it's just like falling through. Also never understood for why with bug catching, I guess they do have secondary effects. So, like why they have like these big nets, cause like yeah, that might work on like a Butterfree or something, but that's not gonna work on a caterpillar. It's also a lot bigger in Japan, or at least was at the time the game came out. So Spearow's probably gonna die. And we got practically no levels from going through that area. My god. So we're probably gonna have to train up Nidoran in our free time. I do like the music change. Even like the older stuff. Still really nice. That sprite, like, so creepy. So very creepy. Like the one of basically the cool fairies sitting there. I feel like it gets used for a lot of things in this game. Okay. So since we're gonna be trying to use Nidoran for this, basically we're gonna go train him. So we can see if the levels in this section are any better. I don't think they are. It's probably gonna be better to train the forest. Because then we can do things like run into wild Metapods, and I think Horn Attack has more power, so we're just gonna use that. Hopefully this one-shots. So, double kick at level 9, I guess that'd be nice. I'm not sure it's gonna be enough to take on the gym, because Nidoran's doesn't seem very strong to begin with. Surprised by how low the encounter rate is, like, going through this grass. We went up and down twice and nothing popped up. Harkoda! Hopefully it doesn't take too many moves and how much it likes using Harden. It's nice. I guess crits can be really helpful because they seem to happen more in this game from at least what I've been watching now. They help with like not having to deal with the hardened part. Like, because it doesn't take into consideration any boosts or anything, so we didn't learn double kick, so we'll have to wait to see what level we get that at. Probably level 12, which seems appropriate. So, yeah, Tackle can miss. Still understood the need for that. I'm actually gonna go check just to make sure that Nidoran can do that. I'll be right back. Yep, learns double kick at level 12. So, gonna be grinding our way up on for that. It's kind of boring having it where it's just kind of like sitting here and like hitting the same button over and over, but I feel like that's part of like RPGs in general. It's just like the satisfaction of like once you've done all that work, it works again afterward. Like, nothing quite like the feeling of grinding for 3 hours and then coming back and being able to destroy the boss that you couldn't before. Or you grind to the point of, like, thinking that your strategy will work. Or you come up with, like, okay, the boss has this exact pattern, or they have, like, this exact weakness. If I just do this one thing perfectly, it'll go fine. Which, I mean, it works, but in general, I feel like a lot of times it ends up getting overshot. Like, end up grinding for some boss and then just going way too high level. I'm not too worried about getting level separation for gyms in general, just because we can train them for other trainers. Like, we don't need to use Nidoran for all the 9 million trainers between the Route 2 Mount Moon and Mount Moon itself. Tackle one-shots a Weedle. I think by this grinding for only Nidoran doesn't seem to be taking too long. Show up at level 12. By the time we get to the Onyx, I think we'll be like level 13 or 14. Yeah. I probably should use Horn Attack there. Little like chips in his ears. Never really noticed that much before, but it's like rough around the edges. Okay, it is weird the way like Pikachu in all the games seems like he's had like no real fur, and I'm like sure in the Pokedex it like says it because he's a mouse, but it's weird with the new Detective Pikachu movie that's coming out that he's like furry. Why? Everything from years of experience just thrown down the drain. One little thing from a mouse having fur. Even in Smash Bros. Ultimate, where it's like kind of, I guess, more realistic looking game, like things that have fur, it's like it just doesn't show up. I guess it looks nicer for some of those games, but I just feel like it should be more accurate in general for all the titles to be consistent. I guess the movie's not exactly like canon or like the same as the rest of things. Okay. Also, like Viridian Forest having Bulbasaurs in it for Pokemon Let's Go, that was just weird because like I ran into one like first time through the game like on accident, just like right around this section. It was just like, wow, you get all the starters this easily like in the wild. Which, I mean, I guess you don't get them given to you since it's, like, with Pikachu and Eevee, which I guess it makes sense you can catch them in wild, but I thought it was going to be like Pokemon Yellow where you can only be given them, but I guess you couldn't really, like, continue to get them then, which could be frustrating because you can't breed in those games. Which, I feel like they missed a bit of something there. It's like, they very much intended that as, like, a casual game. Like, the competitive scene for that game is frustratingly bad. Like, with what they did with candies and everything. It's like they intended to put something there, and it just wasn't. And then there's the Master Trainers. Like, don't even seem fun. It's like, here's this thing that's really hard. If you do a ton of grinding, you can do. The reward is pretty much nothing, but you can say you did it. And, like, it's not like there's even much strategy behind the fights. It's just kind of like, well, you can do them. I don't want to get my Metapod to level 80. Like, just not about that life. Might be cool with a few of the full evolutions, but you're gonna have to like keep leveling things up that aren't fully evolved. You can't give Pokemon like Everstones or anything in that game, so you're gonna have to keep mashing B every time they level up. feel like that'd just be frustrating. But I mean, XP in that game's easier to come by if you just get on like a roll as far as like a catching streak. Meaning like you can catch level 60 things in the sky and just keep repetitively doing it, and it shouldn't be too big a deal. Looks like we're getting close to getting Nidoran to level 12 here. Right in the nose, Weedle. You might not be able to see it on this screen, but I want you to know that this horn is intended for you. I would just like, I wonder if like with trainers, with the way they're sitting, like they just decide, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna wait. A legendary boy is gonna be born one day and I want a piece of him. Waits his entire life just to have his level 3 Rattata fight you. Really kind of depressing to think about. Waited their entire life just to lose. To make the legend himself feel better. To make Red into the man he had become. The greatest trainer of all time. How many crits can we fit into one grinding session? They have like a limit on how much stuff you can fit in the bag, but it's completely unrealistic what you can fit in the bag. I feel like it's okay to like make stuff like that nice how it is now. Yeah. There's some stuff like being able to carry around your PC or being able to like fit everything in your backpack that I have to kind of like stretch the imagination for. I'm fine with that. Because you see, we're already in a world full of animals that listen and love you and fight each other and like oof. Okay. Arcanine as a pet, I feel like would be the coolest thing ever. Just have this giant dog you can ride, but at the same time, like, will be your best friend. And it breathes fire and you can ride it, and like, it just seems awesome. It's not a dog, it's not a horse, it's both. Because like when you look at how big it is in Pokemon Let's Go and you actually do get to ride them, it's like, they're freaking huge. Okay, how much more does this Nidoran need? XP to level up, 10. Well, I guess I got a little short on my fuse there. We need to kill one more Pokemon. It's not really kill. Make them faint. Maybe kind of like just fainted Pokemon all over the ground, just like at your feet as you walk over them. Maybe that's why the grass hides them. You just take careful steps over them and just can walk very evenly. It's amazing to me how low the encounter rate is in that, but how many things we've already fought. Still not really interested in using a Pikachu. Just used one in the Let's Go playthrough. So... wait. You didn't learn Double Kick. Wait, what? I will be right back. Evidently, our friend Nidoran does not learn Double Kick in Gen 1. I feel like I have greatly messed up here after all that grinding for nothing. But, we're gonna go take on the gym and see how this works out. So, either Leer spam or just using Ember should work out alright, I think. Because Onix might look strong, but his defense stat is, but everything else is trash. So, I guess we'll see if this works out. This could go really badly. Stumped by the first gym, forever. we are going to put our Charmander in front. Oh, I did not mean to do that. So we should buy some potions too. Actually put Charmander in front. I think Ember with like how low the special defense stats for things are might help. Don't need those, just need some potions. There's like no trainers in that forest, so we didn't really earn much of any money. Okay, mister, what do you got? Light years from reaching Brock. I literally could have walked around you. It's the first gym. Like, you got a Diglett. What has Diglett got on Charmander? Nothing. Apparently it's got crits on me. And Ember not doing enough. Diglett's got. After training Nidoran that much, we're probably gonna have to use it. I'm not sure that that's a real good thing in this scenario. Oh, yeah, that just killed the crap out of that Diglett. Charmander grew to level 10. Yep, still want this Charmander to get XP. I don't think Sandshrew does as much damage. So, hopefully this whole Ember thing works out alright. Oh, that's no fun. Sand Attack is like an OP strategy at any point in the game. You can just make them miss endlessly. And we're just gonna risk this. And no avail, my god. Oh, that doesn't sound so pretty. That sound drives me nuts. Red defeated Junior Trainer. Well, let's go heal up. I'm not expecting this fight against Brock to go the best, but like, we can hope. Okay, so first, what moves do we have to work with? We have Growl and Ember. Have Growl and Peck. So attack's at 16 right now. Attack's at 22. So yeah, Nidoran's is much stronger. What is Charmander's at? 19. I don't know if because the special stats combined, if like Onix's special stat is not as bad as it could be. So, main strategy, first deal with the Geodude. And hope that it just goes for tackle and things, and then when the Onix comes out, basically spam Growl on things, and use Spearow to spam Growl, use Charmander to spam Ember, and basically use Nidoran to just do as much damage as possible with Horn Attack. But yeah, we're gonna lead off with Charmander. Hope this works out. Brock, welcome to the gym. Hard defense and determination. That's why Pokemon are all the rock type. Do you still want to challenge me? Fine then. Show me your best. Alright, Brock, boy. Hope this crap team I've put together can do something. What level is this Geodude? Why does he look like he has tumors on his head? I'm liking the gym. Oh, that's not a good sign. We're gonna start with some Growls. That Ember's not doing enough. A couple of Growls should make it so tackling is practically nothing. Enough that should be able to get plenty of Embers off to kill this Geodude with only Charmander. Hopefully we don't have to use more than one potion or so. That'd be helpful. I don't think that Brock uses potions. Like, they really did make this fight much harder for Charmander. It's like, why? Why couldn't the first gym be like normal gym, or like some type that doesn't affect all three starters? Like, Psychic type gym or something. I guess Pokemon wouldn't have been very well suited. Like, Bug type gym? That would have worked too. Because like, Bulbasaur can literally just use Tackle, it's fine. It's not that bad. But, no, this does not work out well. So, Charmander taking on Geodude like a champ. Charmander grew to level 12. So, basically you're gonna sit in here and spam. Actually, first, should we Ember, or let's do Ember first. Oh, Bide's gonna make it so. Oh yeah, that's gonna make it so we take a bunch of damage. That's not good. I don't think it'll kill us at the range we're at. So with that many Growls, I don't think Onix is going to do crap to us for damage, but with how many turns I took, I think we're just going to press Ember a bunch and see how it goes. It was like 5 turns. And if that's the case, we should be able to do this kind of for free. I guess he doesn't have Rock Tomb or anything in this generation. Like, Bide's going to insta-kill anything if you take that strat. So, send in Spearow and just spam. Oh, I guess it doesn't have Leer. I thought it did. Just Nidoran. I guess we don't have a huge option, so we're just gonna hit Peck, and it's gonna do 1 damage. Which, I mean, I feel like that's plenty to make sure that Nidoran has an easier time just finishing up the job. Oh, Bide did nothing because we didn't do any damage. This might actually work fine. And Tackle's not gonna do crap because we just spam Growl. Might do a bit more now. Hopefully you can get it low enough by the end of this that it should be okay. I get the feeling that most 8-year-olds trying to take on this challenge would not have thought of, like, every little thing they could use. It would just be like, well, Ember's not doing the job, guess I can never beat through the game. Yeah, I feel like Ember on a level, like, even if you got it to, like, Charmeleon, it would have been fine. If you only used Charmander through Viridian Forest, it would have been at least pretty close to finishing the gym. Is Spearow really about to beat this Onix? Like, you're better off not being able to do any damage on each hit and just using a potion. Well, it might just run out of packs. No, it won't. Spearow to beat them all. This is what a true champion looks like. Like, this is ridiculous. Is our defense so low it can't go any lower? Oh, apparently we can still use Screech. It just has low accuracy, so I missed. Guess we finally went down. Well, Nidoran, time to clean up. Horn attack do any more than just 1 damage? That attack does the same thing so much. The strategy of bringing the heavy hitter at the very end. Charmander with the Ember was the heavy hitter. So much for that. I guess we could take advantage of like using Leer or anything, but at this point, there's not really much of a point. We just need to kill the stupid thing. If he wants to use Bide, it'll be dead by the time. He only has 1 or 2 HP left. Is that it? There we go. How big is Nidoran getting off of that fight? 13 or 14? Just 13? Okay. Took you for granted. Victory. Here's the Boulder badge. It's the only fight where they give you the badge in the fight. It's weird. And they change that later in the game. Flash can be used anytime. Wow. EM34. So weird. So I guess we can... I guess he doesn't let you learn any rock moves. I'm not sure if there's any rock moves in this game besides Rock Slide.